Maestro Gaming presents a wobbly wagon wheel production about a nomad man. That man is the Gypsy King.
Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and we are jumping straight into some action with today's FA Cup tie against Citizens. So I'm going to head into the Typo Sports Ground, and I will see you fine folks for the kickoff in just a second. Okay everyone, so it's finally time to kick off our FA Cup run here at the Typo Sports Ground. And our team looking to do it is Akrungu in goal, Kwong at left back, Luciano and Eduardo in central defence. Chun is our right back, Tam and Kit in central midfield. We have Hang on the left, Ronnie on the right, Gav, Ilan and Liming up front. Our bench consists of the main Ho, Kat, Tsang, Tung, Khan, Hong, and of course Jojo Siwa. Now we are of course using our strongest team because our team need lifting up a little bit. They're all a bit downbeaten, being bottom of the league, so this will hopefully make them pick up the spirits a little bit, get a nice comfortable 4, 5, 6, 7 no win. Who knows? Let's see how far we can push our luck. They are going for a 4-2-3-1, and without further ado, we are going to head into the dressing room. So, Pui thinks we should try and encourage the team. That is why we are using the strongest team possible. We are favourites here. Go out there and give the fans something to cheer for. You know what? We're going to be passionate. Yeah. Do it passionately. Okay. He's listening nervously. Let's give our assistant some time with the players. That didn't work either. Okay. I guess that is what we're going with. I Canfield is playing Young Long as well. Right now. Phi whips one in. Seriously. Seriously, the opening highlight is the Citizens. That's not a good start. We are going to go... You know what? We're going attacking. I was going to say positive, but no, attacking. We are the better team. They are in the league below. We should be winning this. Chen Liming. It is blocked by the Ming. Ming has played it back to Bice. Back to Ming once more. Bice tries to play a ball across. Gives it away to Hang. Hang, what was that? That was an awful shot by Hang. I don't know why he took it so quickly. He had time and space. But Kit whips one in. Gavilan. And it's over the bar. We really need to keep our efforts on target. That is our problem. We get the opportunities, we just don't put them away. We've got a habit of just kicking it over the bar. If this was rugby, we'd have plenty of 2 points. But unfortunately, it's not. This is a game of football. So, encourage them. I want to demand more. I would in normal circumstances, but this is the Happy Valley. We must stay positive. So Kwong whips one in. Luciano. Lovely header by Luciano. It is 1-0 here at the Typo Sports Ground. Second goal of the season for Luciano. Assisted by Chan Hin Kwong. And it was a lovely header. He was left all alone. And the goalkeeper gets beaten. And Akrungu now, 41st minute. Can we get a second goal before half time? That would be lovely. Hang coming down this left hand side, tries to whip one in. It is blocked and it's with Balka. Balka on the counter attack coming down left hand side now for the Citizens. The Citizens are in possession, whips it in for Phi. Phi doesn't get it. Stefan kicks it wide. And we escape that one. So, give the lads a bit of praise. That has 4 of them fired up. Not the greatest shout, but like I said, we are keeping positive here in the Happy Valley. And it is 1-0 at half time. We've had 9 shots, they've had 6, 4 on target, they've had 4 on target. 9 fouls to 7 fouls, 1 yellow card to 1 yellow card, 46% possession to 54. Now our best performer has been Luciano. He's got 1 goal and a 7.5 as a result. Tsang Wai Nam is their best performer. That is their goalkeeper. He's made 3 shots saved and a 6.8. Now struggling to perform is Lo Sung Chung with a 6.4 and a 45% passing completion ratio. for them is Chan Si-hyun with his 2 mistakes and a 6.4. I Canfield is also currently 1-0 against Yong Long through Lai Lok Yin. So, who he thinks would try and encourage the team. So let's do that. Passionately, things are going. You're capable, better lads. I know you can do this. Come on, pick it up. Improve on this performance. You are much greater than this. You can be 5-0 up right now, but unfortunately you're just putting it over the bar. Tam holds up possession, plays it to Gavilan, who heads it down for Hang. Hang gets dispossessed, and Stefan clears it up to Key. Key now, can he get past the defence? Yes, he has. He's stepped past one, and that was a lovely attempt. Fortunate for us, though, it goes wide. We are approaching substitution time, of course. We are now in the 62nd, 3rd, 4th. So let's get some players on. Try and rest up a few players, perhaps. So Hang and the one Ronnie is currently struggling. So since we don't have 2 Ronnies, we'll bring on Jojo Siwa. I feel like that's our biggest problem. We need a second Ronnie. The one Ronnie on his own, not as good as the 2 Ronnies. Clearly. But Chang Hang, so can come home for Chang Hang. Can drop down like that. Jojo, can you play back? No, not really. So we'll keep Jojo up like that. Drop Khan back. Play this weird approach. Little lopsided, I must say. In fact, can we just tweak the tactics a little bit? So distribution. Distribute. Oh. Can I seriously not pick a specific flank? There we go. There we go. Try and distribute it to our right hand side winger. I didn't even know that was an option. Now you can do it by position, I must say. You learn something new every day. And that is my one thing for the day, I suppose. Luciano, though, looking quite tired. I should perhaps give him a little bit of a rest at the end of this game. Hong, Stefan holding up possession nicely, plays it to Barker. Barker heads it down to Ming, and the Ming vase has gone and equalised. Not good. Not good indeed. Tasang can come on for you, and let's try and bring this back. This is not a good way to end the first game of today's episode. Big FA Cup tie here against the Citizen. We should be beating them comfortably, but unfortunately we are not. Stefan holding possession up nicely, and it is a foul. Is that a second? No. Luckily Tam does not already have a yellow card. Oh, straight red. Tamagotchi. Jojo, can you play in central, perhaps? Can I review players that can? Okay, Gavilan can. If any man can, Gavilan can. So Jojo Siwa, you can go up there. Gavilan can drop back. And that will be how we finish out the game. We'll stay positive. We are a man down, so I'm not going to remain on attacking, but we will go positive. Gavilan to Eduardo, gets it up, intercepted though. Kwong, nice ball up to Liming to Jojo Siwa. Come on, Jojo. Come on, Jojo. Oh, Nam makes a lovely save. And it remains 1-1. But we do have a corner. 6 minutes remain. Come on, Kwong. Nope. Not going to see the corner. Fair enough. Lock coming down this left-hand side for the Citizens. Lovely ball up. It is intercepted by Chun though. Chun plays it across to Eduardo. Eduardo, nice ball up. Headed down. And Gavilan, nice through ball. Can Jojo get it? No, he's blocked by Kit, who plays it back to Nam. This is not going great, folks. This is not going great at all. Locke heads it down. Chung blocks it, but Fappa. It's now with Chao Ki. Chao Ki whips it in. Stefan. It's wide. Fortunately for us again, they don't get their shot on target. Let's encourage them a bit more. Come on, lads. I expect more. This is the Happy Valley. I'm not happy going to extra time against a team that's not even in our league. But I Canfield is currently going to win? They're 2-1 up against Young Long. Now that looks like an interesting game. They went up in the 42nd minute. They scored in the 81st with Lao Shang Kin, and then Catty tried to bring the game back with a penalty on the 86th, but a bit too late for Young Long. But our game, it's currently 1-1 going into extra time. 18 shots to 16, 7 on target to 5, 15 fouls to 17, 2 yellow cards, 45% possession to 55. Of course, we are a man down because Tam got sent off in the 83rd. Best performers, Luciano has got 1 goal and 7.5 for us. Ming for them with 1 goal and an 8.3 for them. So, Chun is our worst performer, 6.3 and a 52% passing completion ratio. And UN for them with a 6.3. So, Pui thinks she give the lads some encouragement. This cup is still very up for grabs. That is true. Passionately. Don't let it slip. Yeah, you're the better team. Next time, go show it. That is our approach. Just go beat up on these lads. You're better. Come on. Show them why they are not in our league. Not why we look like we're going to end up in theirs. But that's the end of the first half. Now into the second half of extra time. Stefan with possession whips it in. Hong shot is blocked. Chung gets it away. It's with Khan now to Gavilan. Gavilan in the centre circle. Nice ball over the top. Liming has got it. He almost gave it away to the left back. Nice cross-field ball to Gavilan. Gavilan, what a screamer. You beautiful Spanish human being. Manu Gavilan with his 4th goal of the season, assisted by Chen Liming. We are definitely going to have another look at this one. As you can see, Chen gets past the left back, brings it down, plays it across, and Gavilan just shoots from miles out. That was quite the goal by Gavilan. He just says, screw this, I'm going to smack it into the goal. And he did just that. Can whipping another free kick in? Can we put it beyond all doubt? Yes, Gavilan. It's unfortunately offside though. Gavilan is just taking this game by the bootstraps. And yeah, he's our saviour right now. Gavilan he really wants out of this club, clearly. He's like, I deserve to play for a much better team, so I'm going to show them why. I'm going to force you to sell me. Luckily, we are past the transfer window. I will happily sell him at the end of the season if he keeps us up, because that is what we are here to do. We are here to help the team survive. But Liming is fouled, and they have a player sent off now. We are down to 10v10. That is good for us. Means when they try to pile on the pressure, they ain't going to have the men to get the overlap going. But they do have a corner. Fappa whipping it in, and it's, oh my goodness. Eduardo, why you do this, man? It's a penalty. Come on, Akrungu. Come on, Akrungu. Oh, wrong way, Akrungu. I can see why this team was bottom of the league. Akrungu, lovely attempt. Unfortunately goes the wrong way though. I feel if it did go to the left, he would have saved that. Jojo is, of course, our main penalty taker. We then have Gavilan next in line, although I'm not sure with that finishing he really should be. Although his penalty is 10, I'm not quite sure how that works. The 4 finishing for his 10 penalty ability, but okay. Chang Kwong, Liming. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave that as that. So, take the penalties, lads. Stefan stepping up. He scored one earlier. Can we get the better of him this time? No. Akrungu. If you just dive like you did the first time, would have got it. Instead, you just fell over. Come on, Jojo Siwa. Come on, Jojo. Never thought I would be saying that sentence in my life, but good one, Jojo Siwa. Good one. Fappa now. Fappa steps up. Akrungu had no chance. That was a lovely penalty by Fappa. Gavilan, of course, the man who put us in this opportunity. Come on, Gavilan. One more from you. Good one. Slots it in the bottom corner. Fi stepping up And can Akrungu stop this? Come on, Akrungu. You've got this, Akrungu. Nice one, Akrungu. That is why we purchased you. Best goalkeeper in the league. Probably. Kwong, though. Kwong stepping up. Come on, Kwong. Yes. Nothing went wrong with Kwong. Slots it away nicely. Chowkey now. Come on, save this, Akrungu. Save it. Oh, come on, Akrungu. Lovely. Now just slot this away. Slot this one away. Slot this away. Put it beyond all doubt. If Liming can score this, we're through. So just slot it away, Liming. Slot it away. Finish the game here. Don't make us have any nervous feelings towards the back end of this. Come on, Liming. Well done. Didn't miss a single penalty. And we are through. Not how I was hoping this would have gone. I would have hoped we would have managed to finish this team in normal time, but we did manage to edge out in the end. 2-2, of course, was the score. 4-2 on penalties. 21 shots to 22. 9 on target to their 8. 18 fouls to 22. 3 yellow cards to 4. 45% possession to their 55. Now, Manuel Gavilan was our best performer. Got 1 goal and an 8.3. He also got a penalty. That doesn't count. Cheng Ka-ming was their best performer with an 8.3 and also 1 goal. Now, struggling to perform was Khan. He had an 8.3. That would have been impressive for a struggling performer. 6.3 and a 60% passing completion ratio. Struggling for them was UN with his 6.3. Now there is one milestone, and that is the one Ronnie. He made his 25th career appearance. So, player of the match goes to Gavilan. Very well deserved in my opinion. I don't know how the other player got the same rating as him, because quite frankly Gavilan just stole the game for us. But Pui thinks we should remind the team not to get complacent. So, you know what? I want to be nice, so I'm going to say it calmly. There was a bit of a let-off. We need to do better against better teams. He's demoralised. So's Jojo Siwa. Assistant, fix them. No. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I really do have to be very, very nice with this team, clearly. Tam is banned for 1 match, so we will not appeal, and we will also fine him his half a week's wages, which is a whole whopping £137.50. Okay. So that takes us into our second game. So I will head on over to Eastern's ground, and I will see you fine folks there in just a second. Okay everyone, so we are here at the Hong Kong Stadium for our second game against Eastern, and it is almost kickoff time. As you can see, the people are heading into the stadium, so I will see you fine folks there in just a second. Okay everyone, so it's finally kickoff time here in the Hong Kong Stadium, and we don't have many changes to our lineup. So as you can see, the one Ronnie has moved from the right hand side into central midfield. That is, of course, to cover for Tam, who got suspended in the previous game. That does mean Jojo Siwa comes in off the bench on the right-hand side, and then Chang Ka-shing goes onto the bench in Jojo's spot. So without further ado, let's go talk to Pui. So, Pui thinks it's a good time to remind the team that the pressure is off. And before I do that, actually, let's just quickly check the tactics. Okay, it's unbalanced. We can deal with balanced. Don't need to change that up really. So Pui thinks the pressure is off. So you know what? Calmly, we're going to calmly tell them. I know you're underdogs. That suits us down. You know what? Passionately tell them we are underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. Go cause an upset. You can do it. Come on. As you can see, nice big lovely stadium, and there's no one in it. Probably like 100 people. Maybe 500 at a push. I don't know. It's looking very empty. It doesn't look like there was much point in them moving to the stadium. That's for certain. I feel like they could just go play in a field with the amount of fans that they get at the Eastern matches. But we are 18 minutes in, so you know what? Give a bit of encouragement. Lads doing good. We're going to encourage them. See if we can get an opening goal. It's not looking good though. They're still piling the pressure on. Gavilan kicks it away though. Hin holding up the ball nicely for them. Plays it back to Ming. Ming plays it to Lima. Lima to Ellie. Ellie to Lima to Ming. Ming holding up the ball for Lima. Lima tries the ball over to Ho on this left-hand side, who cuts inside. Nice through ball, and we just got outplayed. Des Huai gets his first goal of the season, and it was a lovely play by them, to be honest. Just passed it around us and slotted it into the goal. As you can see, Ho just plays it through. Nice tap into the bottom corner. A whole lot we could have done about that. That was simply just too good for us to handle. So I want to demand more, but I'm going to encourage them. You know what? Let's go attacking. What's the worst that could happen? We're already losing anyways. I mean, that could happen, I suppose. Deshuai got his second goal of the season now. He is looking to get his goal scoring all against us. He's going to rack them all up against us, then put his feet up for the rest of the season. Easton now pushing up to second place in the league. So them along with Fully are the teams that we can't really expect to pick up a whole lot against. I have noticed though Gypsy have dropped down the league a little bit. They seem to not be top of the league anymore. Don't know what happens to them, but they are a solid side. Pong though, Pong holds up possession for them. And after all that, we get a goal kick. So it's 2-0 going into half time. It looks like we're going to have to give a bit more encouragement in this second half. As you can see, Kitchi's currently drawing 1-1 against Fully after going 1-0 down after 3 minutes. But this is very much a deserved beating we are taking right now. They've had 12 shots, we've had 3. Foul on take, we've had 1. 3 fouls to 7, 0 yellow cards, 0 yellow cards, 62% possession to 38. Their best performer has been Deswai with his 2 goals and a 9.1. For us is Eduardo. He's got 6.8 and no reason for it. Now struggling is Ellie. He's made 2 mistakes and got 6.5. And Chun with his 6.3 and no reason for it. Things should let the team know we appreciate their efforts. Yeah, I appreciate that we're only 2-0 down. Could be 8. Like, come on. Pooey, I know we are the Happy Valley, but that's taking the mick a little bit. So, passionately, yeah, go out there, express yourselves. I know you want to avenge what they did to you last time. It must be burning in your brains. In fact, we are going to go very attacking indeed. And that will be our approach going into the next half. We can't really do any worse. Like I said, we're 2-0 down. What's the worst that could happen? We're going to lose. We're already losing, so what's a little bit of goal difference at this point? Clayton to Ellie, Ellie to Lima. I do say this, but how close this league is, the goal difference could mean quite a bit. But again, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's on head-to-head over goal difference. So the goal difference really doesn't equate to very much if we manage to get results against teams we should. Gavilan, saved by Phi. It's headed across Hin. Hin clears it for a throw-in. At least we're having some attempts on goal. I can at least say that about the team. And another positive of this, yes, they've just gone and scored a third through Ming. But there isn't a whole lot of people here to witness this. So that's always a good sign when you lose. Nobody's actually going to see this. Other than you fine folks. And the 10 people in the stadium. Hin though, Hin to Everton. Everton holding the ball upon this right hand side, plays it back to Hin. Hin brings it inside, and yes, I realise it's the 67th minute. I'm more bothered about them piling on the misery, to be honest. It is currently 3-0, and they almost got 4. So Gavilan is tired. We're going to use this as an opportunity to rest players, because we ain't going to get much else out of this game. So Kat can come on. We then have Kwong and Kit. With the Hang is the most tired out of those. So Hang can drop back. Jojo Siwa stays there. And that is our substitutions. Very painful way to end this episode. In fact, the opening game wasn't so great either. Game against the team in the league below. Yes, it was an entertaining match, but wasn't the result we wanted, really. We might get given a soft one here, though. Come on, slot the penalty away. At least let us walk away with a goal. Come on, Jojo. Come on, Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa, first goal of the season. All it took was a name change. Changing just from Jojo to Jojo Siwa. Gets Jojo his first goal of the season. Makes it 3-1. Looks a little bit better than it was before. And I've just noticed Kitchi has gone back top of the league. So, Luciano to Eduardo. Now with Cat. Cat tries one over the top. Chung heads it down though. Deswai is looking to get yet another goal for them. Kit can't dispossess him. He runs past him. And now he goes at goal. Akrungu. Should probably hold that one. For a 5-star, or was he 4.5 star? He's at least 4-star. Goalkeeper. He should at least be holding saves, surely. Deswai. Deswai fouled by Jojo? Not. Pretty soft, in my opinion. Pretty soft. But we are still on the attack. Give a bit more encouragement. 5 minutes left. If we can make this 3-2, give them a bit of a scare that there's a fight back in there, and that'd be nice. Now, I'm not optimistic enough to think that's going to happen. It's probably going to end up 4-1 or 3-1, but let's go for it. Come on, lads. Try and get another one. One more. Or not. It is, in fact, 3-1. So, they had 19 shots. We had 12. 8 on target to 5. 5 fouls to 14. 1 yellow card to 0. 57% possession to 43. Looking at those fouls, very deserved. They got a 3-1. We was lucky in a way. Probably could have conceded 5 the way we was going. But Zhao Deswai got 2 goals and a 9.3 for them. The one, Ronnie, was our best performer. He got 6.9 and 12.7 kilometres distance covered. Now, struggling to perform was Why. He got 6.5, and I don't know why. He got 0% crossing completion ratio for them. And I don't think they know why got that, but he did. And Law Tshung Chung got 6.2 for us. No reason for it. And there is, of course, 4 milestones. The most important of those, of course, being Jojo Siwa scoring his first career goal for Happy Valley. Of course, Zhu Deswai, easily the best player on the pitch. 33 years of age. He's fantastic. Unfortunately, ain't going to be able to nab him. But let's head to the dressing room. Pui thinks it's time to let the team... Seriously? He wants us to let the team know we appreciate a 3-1 loss. You know what? I can't fault your effort. Nobody expected us to win it. And you gave it everything. I give them niceties. I give them mean. I don't know what they want. What do you want? Fine. I'm disappointed by you. Alright. Okay. Disappointed. I give up with these players. Assistant, you deal with them. Aye. What a shambles that was. That was definitely a shambles indeed. Very much like the game. And we are now 7 games in a row without a win and in desperate need of points. As you can see, 3 points now behind HKFC, who I'm assuming picked up a draw in their game because I believe we was 2 points behind. We are now 3 points behind and they have a game in hand. Not looking good. They have 2 games in hand. This is looking really bad for us right now. So that is it for today's episode. In the next one, of course, we will be playing against Southern District and Tai Po. Tai Po being 4th in the league, so that's going to be a bit of a struggle. And I don't see the FA Cup against 6th place going much better. But I thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a lovely night. Goodbye.